Hello everyone, from Linda Z's here on Thursday morning, and we are excited because we just got back from Madison. We were up there for the Madison Quilt Show at the Alliance Center up there in Madison, and we were just loving seeing all of you. It was a huge success, and we are just really thrilled about that. Our biggest one that we're so thrilled about is the Fall Festival. Again, that's October 23rd, 24th, and 25th. It's our second annual, and we're so excited about that. We have a lot of people who have signed up, and a few seats are remaining. It's going to be so much fun. I've just added more and more activities into that event, and it's just really taking shape now. Please give us a call because the seats are really filling up quickly and we don't want you to miss out. There are some very exciting things that are happening. We're giving away sewing machines for one, from each brand that we carry. There'll be a sewing machine given away, I believe. And then different things from the different vendors that will be vending at our Fall Festival. They're offering up some wonderful giveaways. So all you have to do is show up and you get a ticket to go into the drawing for us. So that's also really exciting. We have the president of Bernina coming from Switzerland, Mr. Hanspeter Ueltschi. He will be joining us. And we like to call it the brass lineup of the executives from Bernina of America. They will also be with us on the Friday night of that Fall Festival of ours. So if you can't make it to the whole thing, come at least for that if you're a Bernina aficionada. We have over 100 machines that are going to be in the classrooms. There'll be 4 very full classrooms, and so we have packages that we're preparing already now so that the pricing that we are offering and the packages that we are throwing in make it so enticing for you to maybe buy that machine that you've been thinking about, you're on the fence about. We have a Bernina 990 price and package that we're preparing for one of the classrooms. We have the Bernina L890 serger in one of the classrooms with a package, of course. And then we have the 10 needle in the brother classroom. So that's a multi-needle embroidery machine. We have a very interesting package for that one as well. We've worked with the manufacturers of these sewing machines, and they have agreed to help you get the price lower, and then throw in a few things also for those of you who purchasing the machines. And then of course we've got the mid-range of any of these machines that we're talking about. We will have them available for you at that event as well at very special pricing. So we're excited, and this of course in the Janome classroom we will have the M8, and we will have other mid-range Janome machines, and then this of course the CM17 is going to be a wonderful price. You will be amazed at how wonderful the pricing is. In the meantime, before our Fall Festival, we have another wonderful educator coming all the way from Australia, Kym Goldup. She lives on the Gold Coast of Queensland, Australia. I've never been, so I'm not really sure where that is exactly, but I'm sure it's exciting. And Kym is a wonderful educator. She educates around the world. She's currently doing a circuit in the US, and we at Linda Z's are part of her circuit. She's coming on Monday and Tuesday for a 2-day event, October 6th and 7th, to Linda Z's, and she's going to show us her sewing revolution concept. But she's not only an educator. What the people like to coin the phrase edutainer when they talk about Kym Goldup, and she is very entertaining. She's come to our store once before. We are thrilled to have her back, and she is going to not only teach us some really great techniques about embroidery, about quilting, about sewing in general, and on these beautiful CM17 machines, but she is also going to put a smile on our faces and make the community of sewing just that much happier. And so we would really love you guys. It's going to be a smaller group than our Fall Festival. Of course, we're hoping to have anywhere between 10 and 15 people in the room. So if you want to be part of that small group and be entertained and have a smile on your face from start to finish for those 2 days, and this could be for people who you want to just call in sick maybe to work and show up and come to us on that Monday and Tuesday. Or for those of you who are retired and want to come into Linda Z's when it's a little bit quieter during the week, we would love to welcome you and show you Kym and introduce you to Kym Goldup from Australia and the Janome brand. So that will be really fun. And she'll be showing different techniques that you can use on all different types of your sewing. So really think about that. It's going to be fun. I do have the project that we'll be making at that event, and it's right here underneath because I've got some other projects that you can make on the CM17 here, samples of project. This is the project, and we do have other, so this was sent in from Kym Goldup to us, and so you can see there's embroidery placement, perfect placement. There is applique, perfect placement that she uses rulers for, and she will be showing us her techniques on how to do these beautiful piecing techniques and embroidery techniques. And so we are excited about that. If you are, I hope you are too. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like rays of lines, so you can create. If it's not rays of sunshine going out of the star, it could be stippling that goes around this design as well. So it's an outline around this design. So we're going to be designing this type of thing. We'll be using our patriotic fabrics from Linda Z's for the kits, and so those are being cut as we speak. Look, I have this other project that we made one time with the CM17. It's got the ability to do, you know, these beautiful kaleidoscope type designs that are in the embroidery unit, and then look at the stippling that's all around. So you can create the stippling and you can do the beautiful geometric shapes in the embroidery. And then look at the couching of the butterfly design. So that's using yarn. You can couch down your beautiful designs like that. And then so you'll be doing this technique in that this technique of the applique, be different shape of applique. Am I doing that sideways? And perfect. This is a blanket stitch, and I believe you will be using the blanket stitch also on the CM17, and so you can do perfect stitches at the corners, or at the, you know, the different, going around your design when you're in sewing mode. So that's kind of fun. I see that there's also on here a 3D that was used with water-soluble stabilizer, and then we just attached that to so that's fun. You can create designs, embroidery designs, and then dissolve the stabilizer in water, and then you can attach them to any kind of project that you want. This is a t-shirt that my mother Linda made on her CM17, and it's really beautiful. I love this t-shirt. I might just borrow it from her one day and wear it because I love it. It's really pretty embroidered flowers on a really very beautifully fine knit t-shirt, and it's just really beautiful. I mean, it's well done, very well done, Linda. Thank you very much for giving us that sample here to show today. And then there's another one here that I've got that's really cute. It's the sewing theme. It's a built-in design. So this is one of the bigger hoops that come with the machine. You've got all kinds of hoops. This is another hoop over here that comes with the machine. The biggest one, I believe, is 18.1 by 11 wide, the embroidery field. And then look at this one here. So this is another hoop that Dime actually made for the Janome. And look at that. It's an 11-inch by 18.1 inch. So that's your maximum size embroidery hoop. For the first few of people who actually jump in on this deal with our packages for the Fall Festival, you're going to get this hoop, and you're going to get, so this is awesome. This is a magnetic hoop, 2 metal frames that just pop in on top, and they sandwich whatever you're trying to embroider. So it's great for like creating fabrics for bags. It's great for quilts. It's great for anything that is more difficult to hoop in a traditional hoop. So it's fabulous. So if you guys are really thinking about this is really the time. There's a whole box full of whole box right here behind me full of stable. There's like 7 rolls of stabilizer. There's all kinds of thread in there. There's rulers to do quilting. So you can hit the ground running with your CM17. This is one of our gifts. There's a big item back here behind me that I wanted to show you too. It's the rolling luggage. So we've got rolling luggage. It's huge for this machine, and it's the wheels spin 360, so it's really great. And you've got a really tall, I don't know if you can see this, but you've got a really tall handle, so you can be pulling it along like a wagon, which is great. The Janome machines in particular are gifted. When you buy them at the reasonable price that we are offering at our Fall Festival, you actually get about almost every presser foot that exists. So many presser feet that come with these. So, and I didn't mention that one of the feet and stitch plates that are proprietary to the Janome company is the HP foot and plate, and it makes for a perfect scant 1/4 inch seam. And I think Kym Goldup is also going to be talking about that, and actually that's part of the project. So you'll be actually using that system in that class, in that event. I see open toe. I see ruler foot attachments. And then, of course, this machine does come with the stitch regulator that Janome has. I see the magnifying glass attachments that you can use to see close up for those of us who have glasses and need to need to see well. And you've got just every accessory that you possibly could use, and then maybe there's a couple more, and we will work with you. If you say, oh, I can't get it without this, well, we can work with you on that too. So, because we do love our Janome, and we do love to satisfy our customers in that way. So gosh, isn't that exciting? There's so much going on here. I didn't even touch the iceberg, basically, of everything that's going on. I'm going to be teaching 2 Kimberbell classes here, one in October for the fall for Halloween, and then one in November for Comfort and Joy for Christmas. That's the 2-day one in November, and the Halloween one is a 1-day, and they're on a Saturday. I think it's the 7th of October, the Halloween class that I'll be teaching. And so that is, if you don't have an embroidery machine and you're interested in getting into embroidery, we can provide an embroidery machine for you for that day. You will just have to provide your own stabilizer, and we'll find a way to get you cuts of stabilizer if you really don't own an embroidery machine. And then if you own an embroidery machine and you just want to have fun with your friends, you can have every brand in the room, and they play nice in the sandbox together in our Kimberbell events. That's kind of fun. We like to do that. So sometimes we have up to 30 people in those events. That can be really fun too. So yeah, we're just sliding into the fall and having a wonderful season of the holiday season will then start up, and hope to see you all very, very soon at Linda Z's. Have a wonderful day, everyone.